Is there life after divorce? Can one thrive in the wake of such a monumental life change? These questions might be swirling around in your mind, creating a tornado of uncertainty and anxiety. But let's take a moment to breathe and reflect. Life after divorce isn't an end, but rather, it's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you are the author, controlling the narrative of your life. It's a chapter that's ripe with challenges, but it's also brimming with opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Picture this: a person standing at the crossroads of life, fresh out of a marriage that had once promised eternal companionship. Their world has been turned upside down, and everything they once knew has been replaced with uncertainty. But instead of succumbing to the fear of the unknown, they choose to embrace it. They start by acknowledging the immense change they've undergone. They recognize the pain and the heartache, but they also understand that these emotions are transient. They know that with every sunset comes a sunrise, and with every ending comes a new beginning. This person then embarks on a journey of self-growth. They seek support from friends, family, and professionals. They practice mindfulness, journal their thoughts, and learn to live in the present. They discover strengths they never knew they had, and resilience they never thought they possessed. They learn to find happiness within themselves, independent of anyone else. Their journey isn't linear, nor is it easy. It's filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. But with every challenge they face, they grow a little stronger, a little wiser. They learn to turn their struggles into stepping stones, using them to ascend to heights they never imagined they could reach. So is there life after divorce? Absolutely, it's a life that's different, yes, but it's also a life that's filled with potential. It's a life where you can redefine your purpose, rediscover your passions, and reinvent yourself. Let's delve into a tale of resilience and transformation, a journey from the ashes of divorce to the heights of personal growth. Meet Jane, a woman who found herself at the crossroads of life post-divorce. Jane was like any other woman, living a life filled with ups and downs. But when her marriage came to an abrupt end, she found herself staring into the abyss of uncertainty. She was suddenly alone, dealing with the emotional toll of divorce, while trying to navigate this new chapter of her life. The loneliness she felt was like a heavy blanket, wrapping itself around her and making even the simplest tasks feel daunting. But Jane was not one to succumb to despair. She knew she had to pull herself out of this emotional whirlpool, and so she embarked on a journey of self-discovery and growth. She realized that this was not just the end of her marriage, but also the beginning of a new chapter where she could define life on her own terms. The road ahead was rocky, the immense change was overwhelming, and there were times when she felt like she was losing herself amidst the chaos. She was constantly battling the demons of doubt, wondering if she'd ever be able to find happiness again. But Jane was determined. She knew that she had to dig deep within herself to find the strength to move forward. She began by taking small steps, focusing on her own well-being. She found solace in mindfulness practices, immersing herself in the quiet calm of meditation. She started journaling, pouring her thoughts and feelings onto the pages, letting them serve as a cathartic release. She sought the support of friends, family, and professionals, leaning on them when the journey got tough. Slowly but surely, Jane began to see a change. She started to embrace the uncertainty, viewing it not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth. She discovered resilience within herself that she never knew she possessed. She began to thrive, not in spite of her divorce, but because of it. It was a bitter pill to swallow, but Jane knew she had to find her path again. And so, the journey began, a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and growth. A journey she never thought she'd have to embark on, but one that led her to a life she never imagined she could lead. Change is never easy, but it is necessary for growth. Jane understood this. In the aftermath of her divorce, Jane found herself standing on the precipice of an unfamiliar life. Everything around her felt different, and she knew she had a choice. She could resist this change, cling to what was familiar, or she could embrace it, use it as a catalyst for growth. Jane chose the latter. She realized that change, while unsettling, held within it the seeds of potential. She began to see her life post-divorce not as an ending, but as a new beginning, a chance to redefine herself, to explore new passions, to build a life that was truly hers. She started by taking small steps. She learned to live alone, to revel in the silence rather than fear it. She discovered new hobbies, new interests that she had never explored before. She started painting, something she'd always wanted to do but never found the time for. The simple act of stroking a brush against canvas became a meditative practice, a way for her to express her emotions, her fears, her hopes. Jane also began to prioritize her well-being. She started practicing yoga, meditating, focusing on her mental and physical health. She learned to listen to her body, her mind, to understand what she needed to feel balanced, to feel whole. But perhaps most importantly, Jane learned to let go. She let go of the expectations, the societal norms that had once dictated her life. She let go of the fear of judgment, of not fitting in. She embraced her individuality, her uniqueness. She began to live for herself, not for others. And in doing so, Jane discovered a strength within her she never knew existed. She discovered resilience, the ability to adapt, to overcome, to thrive in the face of adversity. Change was hard, but Jane was harder. She was determined to thrive, not just survive. Jane's journey wasn't just about change, it was about growth and resilience. As the dust settled after her divorce, Jane found herself standing at the precipice of an entirely new existence. It was a daunting prospect, one that could have easily overwhelmed her. But instead, she chose to see it as an opportunity for growth. She began to invest in herself in ways she hadn't before. She enrolled in a painting class, something she'd always wanted to do but never found the time for. She started learning a new language, opening up a world of travel possibilities. She even found herself taking a more active role in her career, seeking out new challenges and opportunities for advancement. Yet, it wasn't just about the new skills she was acquiring or the milestones she was achieving. It was about the person she was becoming. Jane was discovering a strength within herself she never knew she had. She was becoming her own pillar when the world around her seemed to be crumbling. This was her growth. But growth, as we know, isn't always linear. There were days when the weight of her new reality felt too heavy to bear. There were moments when she doubted her ability to navigate this uncharted territory. But what set Jane apart was her resilience. Resilience, as it turns out, isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up every single time. It's about dusting off the dirt, healing the wounds, and moving forward, even when every fiber of your being wants to retreat. And that's what Jane did. She weathered the storm, she braved the waves, and she emerged stronger and more resilient on the other side. She proved to herself that she was capable of not just surviving but thriving in the face of adversity. Her resilience didn't mean that she was immune to pain or hardship. Rather, it meant that she was capable of bouncing back, of recovering, and of growing through her experiences. Her resilience was her power. It was a testament to her spirit, to her will, and to her unyielding determination to rise, no matter how many times she was knocked down. The phoenix rises from the ashes, and so did Jane. Her resilience was her strength. Jane didn't walk this journey alone. She found strength in support and mindfulness practices. In the wake of her divorce, Jane discovered the immense power of reaching out to others. She surrounded herself with friends, family, and even professionals who provided her with the support she needed. They lent her their ears when she needed to talk, their shoulders when she needed to cry, and their wisdom when she felt lost. In this network of support, Jane found not only comfort but also the strength to keep moving forward. Yet, seeking support from others was just one part of Jane's journey. She also found solace in mindfulness practices, tools that helped her navigate the rough waters of her post-divorce life. She began to journal, pouring her thoughts and feelings onto the pages. This simple act of writing became a cathartic process that allowed her to understand her emotions, process her pain, and envision her future. Jane also discovered the transformative power of meditation. She set aside a few minutes each day to sit in silence, focusing on her breath and allowing her thoughts to come and go without judgment. This practice helped her to cultivate a sense of peace amidst the chaos and uncertainty. In addition, Jane took up yoga, a practice that combines physical postures with mindful breathing. It helped her to reconnect with her body and find a sense of balance. Through yoga, Jane learned to embrace the present moment, accept her situation, and let go of her worries about the future. These mindfulness practices, journaling, meditation, and yoga, became Jane's anchors. They taught her how to stay present, how to respond rather than react, and how to find peace within herself despite the turmoil around her. With support and mindfulness, Jane found her footing in her new life. She didn't just survive her divorce, she thrived. So, what can we learn from Jane's journey? Jane's story is a testament to the human spirit and its ability to adapt, grow, and thrive, even in the face of immense change and uncertainty. From her journey, we see that embracing change, as daunting as it may seem, can lead to new beginnings and opportunities for personal growth. She taught us the importance of seeking support during challenging times. Leaning on friends, family, or professional help isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to one's strength and resilience. Jane's journey also highlighted the power of mindfulness practices. Through journaling, she found a way to navigate her thoughts and emotions, promoting self-awareness and resilience in the process. Life after divorce can be a journey of self-discovery, growth, and resilience just like Jane's. Remember, it's not about the end, it's about the new beginning. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at what's coming next. Jane's journey doesn't end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. In the next part of this series, we delve deeper into Jane's new life after divorce. How did she manage her finances? How did she navigate the dating world again? And how did she redefine her identity in this new chapter of her life? These are all questions we'll answer in our next video. So if you're interested in learning more about embracing single life after divorce, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated. See you in the next video.